Again, I want to thank you everyone for coming this day, and Joe for such an interesting talk. And for the Q&A section, if any one of you have any more questions, please put in the small paper that this lady is holding right there. And one of our staff will collect it, and I'll be asking those to Joe. And it will be the best if we don't ask questions directly to Joe. Okay, first questions. When did you decide to do this project?
Well, it's something that I was interested in doing from about a year ago. When I started talking to Dr. Shin about coming to the GIC as an intern this summer, it was something that I brought up initially all the way back in December. I had recognized that some of these numbers and opinions were issues that the GIC didn't necessarily have full information on from back in my time as a GIC member, specifically with the problem of people not knowing about services that would be beneficial to them. And so I wanted to do this survey as an opportunity to help the GIC understand better where the needs are for information within the community.
Have you thought about doing a street survey to get a more average resident perspective?
I did think about that, and it's maybe something that we could look at doing in the future. One problem with those types of surveys is that unless you have a lot of technology for scanning responses in, like with the bubble forms, it can be very time-consuming to take handwritten information and put it into a database that I can use productively. It also takes a lot more work for people. I can't just go out by myself and try to survey people on the street. Well, I can, but it's not going to be as productive as I'm working on it. And I was also doing many other things at the same time. So the online platform involves less work, like less time put in for both administering and analyzing the data. But I do think that it would be a good way to get a better assessment of basically the street opinion, so to speak.
What was one result from the survey that really surprised you?
The thing that really surprised me the most was learning the experienced and familiar numbers for different segments of the population, particularly for the staff, learning that there were people that did not actually rate themselves as being familiar with Gwangju news. I kind of find that as a problem. I was very surprised to see that the averages for staff experience and staff participation were as low as they were.
Okay. How did you get in touch with the GIC about this project?
Well, I actually sent an email to the GIC, and I got a response from Moran, and I ended up talking to several people on staff as I expressed interest in working and doing this project, and the rest just came through me talking to them and saying that I really wanted to come and help out, and we made it all happen, so it's been really rewarding.
Okay, one last question. What is your biggest hope about the GIC in the future?
I really want to see the GIC expand its importance beyond just kind of the perception that I've heard from people in the survey, that the GIC is kind of a starting point, especially for foreigners. A lot of people seem to view the GIC as a place to get their feet wet, learn a little bit of Korean, make some friends. But then after 6 months to a year, they don't feel like there's continuing importance in the organization. And I want the GIC to expand its role in the community to where people feel like it provides. It's great that the GIC can provide services to people that are brand new to Gwangju or to Korea, but we need to move beyond that and to actually fulfill the need for a better community and a more diverse community here in Gwangju.
That was the last question. If you have any more questions for Joe, please come up afterwards.